But our first news for Cincinnati is we're going to talk about Jessie Bates, who was franchise tagged today, I believe, or yesterday, because we're recording this on the 8th. He was franchise tagged on the 7th. What's your initial reaction, Scott?
I kind of expected it. Uh, so I think he wants to be the highest paid safety in football. I don't think the Bengals want to make him the highest paid safety in football. He was amazing in the playoffs, but his regular season wasn't super. It wasn't caliber of that money. So I think they're tagging him, so he's going to make pretty good money, and then they're kind of going to cross that bridge when they come to it. But I don't have an issue with it personally.
I agree. I didn't really think they were going to come to a agreement. It's just you could tell the first time they were talking about it, they were pretty far apart on the number. And especially if you're the Bengals, I don't think you can blame them for wanting to make him prove it again because he didn't have a great regular season. He was kind of off, regardless or not, if that was playing under a looming tag or not. It might have affected. I don't know. He played lights out in the playoffs under the tag, I guess. So what are you gonna? I mean, maybe you can just turn that into next season. I mean, but yeah, I was not shocked. I do think the issue is going to be. I think he likely wants to get paid to be the highest paid safety, and I mean, you can't really blame that. He has a agent who is known for that. He likes to get his guys top market money. It's just going to be. Will the Bengals kind of break precedent with that?
Yeah, I don't think he's gone per se. I still think we have a really really strong shot at him being a Bengal for the remaining future. But I don't know. I didn't anticipate us making him the top paid safety after this season. So I wasn't expecting anything. So I wasn't surprised when the tag came. But I mean, this is all really kind of just working towards getting the deal done by next year too. The
Yeah.
tag, it has a negative connotation for a reason, but it is something that teams do, and you see it pan out a good amount of the time.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a tool for the team. The only thing that sucks is that you are paying top five money to a guy who but likely those guys that you're tagging want that kind of money anyways. So it is what it is. I mean, the highest top paid guys right now at the safety position are Justin Simmons. Landon Collins is getting 16.2, which is crazy. Kevin Byard, who's incredible, think he's great. Eddie Jackson, I also think is good, but that Bears defense had an off year. And Budda Baker are the top five guys. So out of those, I mean, you have three of the top guys, I would say. I don't think Eddie Jackson's top, but I think he's up there. But I don't know what Landon Collins is doing up there. That's a weird one.
Yeah, because there was a name I was thinking too that you never said, and I was just surprised he wasn't top five. I thought Jamal Adams was up there for sure.
That's what I thought too. I'm looking at the list, but I think it's the way they've structured
They have him listed under D end or linebacker.
I know, right? Right. They have him at 15, so I think it's just off his cap hit for the year. I think he only hit $9 million this year, so I think it might go up this next year, but I don't know.
Yeah, it could be backloaded. I don't know his contract details.
Yeah, I don't know. I just the only thing that I don't like is it scares me moving forward because this has been a thing the Bengals have kind of we've seen issues with. You had a guy like Zeitler but Zeitler again, he was getting league setting money. He got the highest paid guard money in history at the time. So you knew the Bengals weren't going to match that. But I mean, you lowball Witt. You can't let the guys that you actually develop into being top tier talents leave. You just can't. You can't do that, especially now you're going to be drafting what we would like to think in the back of the draft all the time. So you're not really going to have that ease of knowing you're going to pick high because you're not going to get those top tier guys. So you have to kind of maybe find a diamond in the rough here there. So you kind of have to pay those guys that you turn into studs.
Yeah, I agree completely. The only counterpoint I will say is we're also getting to a position we're unfamiliar with, the aspect of we're a destination for players to come. People are interested in signing in Cincinnati now. They want to play with Burrow. So I'm not using this in the Jessie Bates argument as much, but there are players that are going to come to more like Bengals front office friendly deals. So that'll be an interesting thing to see. But yeah, I mean, I still think we're really like we all still believe in Bates. Like he's a really good safety. I just think the team's like we want to see what you did in the playoffs over the span of this like next season, and then we're gonna make you the highest paid safety. But I think his regular season just left a little something to be desired. And the Bengals aren't in like this huge pressure right now where the deal has to get done like at this exact moment. Like they can kind of put it on the back burner a little bit and continue to work on it as you do some other things.
Yeah, you're definitely right. I think for me, it's more of a precedent with the team. You see the guys all tweeting out the sport of Jessie Bates, and you obviously know he's a big locker room guy, so that doesn't shock me. But also, at some point, you want to show guys that hey, once you show out for us, we'll pay you. So it is kind of tough there. But again, he didn't play great in the regular season, so that is what it is. I mean, I'm not sure if there's much we can say there.